Hello people of the earth and welcome to QuickSave TV. My name is Mike and today we're going to talk about the trailer of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So essentially this is 1 in the morning and I just seen, let me just go ahead and turn off Skype, I just seen the trailer in all of its consistency, my eyes kinda hurt, and this interactive trailer and interactive experience is nothing but a big bogus. It's essentially just a trailer with cuts inserted here and there, and I'm obviously not the first person to see that, as it was uploaded 21 hours ago, but nevertheless I would like to talk a little bit with you about my impressions on the trailer, what I actually feel and expect to see in the game. Now let's just structurize it a little bit. First thing, before I forget anything, so essentially we are kind of in the future now. So Call of Duty Black Ops 2 will sort of push in the future, which never was done before in a Call of Duty game, and the events of the new coming game will be happening in 2025. Not so fucking far away, you would say. Well, yes, I agree. It's just 13 years ahead. It's not like what we did. We have Battlefield 2150 where we go ape shit in the future. It's not the same thing, but you know, it's quite exciting nevertheless. And what's interesting though is, once again, as we are actually accustomed when it comes to Call of Duty trailers, we have no actual gameplay footage. We have the cutouts of the most exciting and interesting events happening in the game, which might, and I think will, confuse most of the viewers and into making them think that that's how actually the game will look and play 100% of the time. And although I have no doubt that the campaign will play like this, we haven't seen any footage of multiplayer, so don't put your hope ups yet. There's no reason, really. And what's happening is, what's interesting in their marketing department, what I like about United States generally is that the companies that make advertisements are so sophisticated and just so freaking good in making them. And in this particular case, it's not, and it's not an exception. We see that they invited several people who claim to have an authority on the topic about the warfare. We have one experienced individual in his senior years, another person, and the person who is actually a soldier at the same time. Another one is a writer, I think. So anyway, the point is that they talk about, in all excitement, about the future of warfare, how it is about to change, and have we seen nothing, and blah 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 bish. And Call of Duty Black Ops 2 essentially exploits on this topic and just adds at the end, the future is Black Ops 2. And it's just, in my opinion, it was kind of cheap, and it just looks cheap, honestly. It looks great. The trailer is of the highest quality. I don't want to say anything, but you don't provide any actual information about the game. For some reason, there is some kind of old individual, which I cannot understand who might that be. Probably someone from Black Ops 1, but considering how horrendous, is that the word? I think it is. Yes, horrible Black Ops 1 story was, I could really care less who the hell this person is, and I really don't care. What I really would like to see is how the multiplayer evolves, if actually it will be enjoyable. And although I half expect it will be, I wanted to calm down any of you who are really excited about the trailer. I'm actually quite dissatisfied, as I always am when there's no actual gameplay footage and no gameplay mechanics presented. I have no idea how the game will play, what are mechanics presented, and blah 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 bish, and there's still 1 year until the game come out. So yeah, after watching this trailer, I was not particularly excited or anything. It's high quality work, but you see, year after year, as you watch this high quality from Call of Duty, from Activision, if I'm not mistaken, I think Activision, yes, it just does not surprise you. And as the character in the trailer says, yes, it does not surprise me either. So we have a bunch of new kill streak awards, so what? Big fucking deal, right? What's really important is that we see in some pictures some kind of weird Glock 18 version, which is kind of weird mechanism. We have something like a sensor panel on the hand of a soldier, and he checks for it and probably plays Tetris on it. I really have no idea. And we have these droids roaming the place all over the place, and they're sort of hacked and the trailer insinuates it in many possible ways, like stolen keys, our weapon directed against us, and etc., etc., etc. All this exciting mumbo jumbo, and I'm already sure what the main campaign will be about. We're gonna have these new devices, the new technological advancements being hacked and turned against the humanity. In this case, against United States, it's going to be origin of this wonderful weaponry, and we are going to have to stop it. And oh my goodness, Jesus! Like, I really cannot. I really cannot voice my opinion more obviously than that. I just think it's stupid. All right, it's as simple as that. It's okay. It's sci-fi. I just don't understand. It's really cheap, in my opinion. Think what you think. I've told you what I think. Don't blame me for that. I really hope multiplayer will be fun though, and we probably will expect. I would expect using those interesting for propellant. How to put it, drones, which will be used probably for recon and attacking. We have hiding tanks. I really don't know what do we expect in multiplayer, but I expect them to be part of kill streaks. And we have essentially, whenever I see the new trailer of Call of Duty, I have this deja vu feeling. I wonder if you have it as well. Whenever I see a place or something that's happening, it instantly reminds me the same place and the same very, very similar action happening in the past in a previous Call of Duty game, to the point when it just becomes tedious. Like, for instance, in Modern Warfare 3, there is a moment in the beginning of the game, of the campaign, when there is a building that essentially collapses and you dive inside the tank, deeper inside the carcass of the tank to hide from it so it doesn't fucking smash your face, right? And very similar scene happens in Black Ops 2. And guys, it does not look impressive. Look, when it kind of loses the thing after once, but you keep using it again and again repeatedly, and it doesn't look good anymore. And the weird old individuals talking about Warfare also doesn't look very attractive. I'd rather sit down and listen to Machiavelli or my teacher of microeconomics. He'll play against this guy in the Call of Duty trailer with a handicap, and he will still come out on top. That's how cool he is, alright? This is not necessarily impressive. I see that I couldn't notice any graphical improvement, honestly, very much. It seems to be the old engine, which is not a bad thing. The good thing of this engine is that it gives highest FPS, which is great for the multiplayer, but it's just... Remember how it started? It began as a Quake 3 Arena engine, and it was constantly modified, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty confident that's the case, it's just a heavily modified version of it, and it's still used for Modern Warfare games, for Call of Duty games in general. So yeah, well... We have these groups of terrorists, how they refer to, and oh god. Well, anyway, that's about it for my rant about it. I'm really interested to see how the weaponry will be. They heavily resemble the existent weaponry right now. So far, I've seen the modified version of Glock 18, I've seen M4, I've seen ACR, I've seen, let me remember, the Mini-Me M249 machine gun, and in all honesty, it doesn't really look like the future of Warfare. Yeah, you have a bunch of fancy fucking drones, and that's it. There's horses in the trailer, and there's a bunch of guns which already exist, and there probably will be heavily modified versions. And oh yes, I forgot, you have the tablet on your forearm. Is that how you go? You on your freaking arm, and you can play Tetris in the free hours. Wow, freaking exciting, right? The future is black. Well, indeed it is. With trailers like this that do not show any actual consistent gameplay and just hype the game, yes, the future is indeed black. So yes, anyway, that would be it. It was Mike Pushkin with you. I hope you... Wow, I don't know if you enjoyed it, but I had to put it out there. I even broke my work on AK-47 for Learn to Play Competitively, and I'm finishing my work on Death Knight for actually Skyrim tutorial Death Knight class presentation. It's very freaking hard. I finished all the voice work. I'll have to put all the pieces, and yeah, it will be done. I hope you will enjoy it. So let's see what Call of Duty Black Ops 2 will be actually once they release any proper footage and actual gameplay so we can understand something. I thank you very much for watching for now. Stay tuned for more content and subscribe if you would like to see more. Have a great day. Wow, bye bye.